Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be. Have you already learned how to solve the pyramids? Have gotten pretty fast at it, and by pretty fast I meant pretty fast with the layer by layer method, also known as the beginner's method. And by pretty fast I mean something like that. And you wanted to take a step up, well, today I'm going to be showing you what the L4E method is and how to do the first step efficiently. L4E is called a V first method, where you first build a V. Now I'm going to show what that looks like. L4E is basically a very complicated version of the LBL method. So the first step is to basically make a V. It's a layer, but without one edge. That is what it looks like. So this is a blue V. And after that, you solve the rest in one algorithm. Forgot to solve that tip there. So this causes 34 algorithms, right? Well, there's 34 algorithms, which isn't too much. I don't know full L4E. I know about 20 cases, and I've forgotten most of them. But it's actually a ton of cases because you can get it from different angles. Did you know that this and this are different cases but same algorithm? That is what the L4E method is. Now, personally, I don't really think this is worth it unless you want to be like world class like me, I guess. But it's because there's so many cases. It's not really just the algorithms. You have to have hard recognition. But I guess you could take a good tutorial for L4E and maybe just figure out how to recognize it properly, if that's what I want to say. V building. V building is pretty hard, to be honest. So basically, you're going to do it in a slightly more efficient method, you can almost say. This is how fast I can build a V with LBL. 4.25 seconds, and there's my V. This is how fast I can build a V with the efficient method. 2.74 seconds, which is actually pretty bad for me. Now I'm going to show you the method for building L4E. This is the same scramble, hand scramble, green front, yellow bottom. This is a random hand scramble, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Say here we want to build the green side. What you want to looking for are corner or center edge pairs that look like this, where the edge is correctly placed in the center. Then in inspection, you're gonna find the correct order of placing. For example, I'm doing now white, I choose. So if I want to get these two, I can see that in inspection, I know that this is the correct face where yellow has to go. So if I just do that, hold on a second. I'm supposed to have two. That's what, because you're supposed to do it in a specific order. Try to solve these in a specific order where you can fix them all onto the V. And then you have the L4E algorithm, which I do know this one. What if you don't have any center edge pairs? Then you're gonna look for ones that you can do in one move. So I do see one I can do in one move, and this is the red-green. There we go. Now from here you can just straight away make green, and once you're doing that, looking ahead to what your next edge you're gonna just LBL insert. So I can see that this one will end up right here, and blue is here because I know that yellow is here, red is here, and then you can see that blue center is here. And then simply just do like LBL. And do your L4E case, which I will not very soon make a tutorial, maybe a few months, because learning L4E is pretty hard. Now I'm going to do some L4E example solves. Green front, yellow, bottom. Okay, here I think there's nothing better than yellow. So what we can do is just insert that piece in, and wait, that literally just created this center edge pair, so we can just literally insert that in. The L4E case, the algorithm for this is like this. Next one, I'm gonna do 5, by the way. Blue is definitely the best. Here's the reason. If you ever see what I call a triangle with 2 edges, you're always going to make sure that you insert that one last. And make sure when you're inserting the other one, which literally does an entire layer, it doesn't break any of these. So you're going to almost like keep it on the bottom. This L4E case, it's just a last layer case. The third one, it's going to be a little fast. Okay, just scramble these 2 tips. So, we don't have any center edge pairs, so what we're going to look for is ones that we can do in one move. So, let's look. I currently don't see any. That one's 3 moves. That one is 4. That one is... I don't think there's any. I'm just gonna do a one more quick look. And if there's not any, obviously look for ones that you can do in 2 moves. So here I literally, this is just like a horrendous scramble basically. But there is one that we can do in 3 moves. 1, 2, 3, oh, that's 4 moves. But there you can basically just do LBL. Make sure that you're inserting this one first in this case. And that inserted this for some reason. And then the L4E algorithm for this case is, it's literally just this last layer algorithm, which I showed a slightly different algorithm, but since then I've switched. Next one, just leave that corner like that, so like that. Okay, what can we do in one move? There is this one that we can do in one move. So we're going to go for white. And then we're looking ahead to which one we're going to do next. So we know that we're going to do red next. So we can quickly just move over and normally insert it. And then do L4E, which I do not know this L4E. So this is what I'm going to do. I guess that's the best thing to do in that case. And the final one. This one is going to be fast, okay? Okay. Literally, we have every single one for yellow. So we'll just insert that so that it preserves these 2. Then take that, insert this so that it preserves this, and insert that. And then we have the last layer case. So that's it for today's video. 80.5% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. So please click it, hit the notification bell, and like. And stop making my cubes disappear. Where did they go? Wait, no, that's not a pyramid, 'cause that's like a FTO. But I don't have an FTO.